And now you in AutoZone with this chick who I thought was your mother? Hi guys, welcome back to Naya's News. This is the channel where I report news about my life while being open, honest, and transparent as much as possible. It feels like it's been so long since I've been in front of the purple wall. So many people have been asking me, where's the purple wall? You're doing vlogs now. Where's the sit downs? I'm back better than ever. But before I get started, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's hit that bell button. I want you guys to always get notified when I upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But enough of the business spiel. As you guys can see by today's title, it's another story time. This time, it's a story time about the time that I saw my friend's current boyfriend at the time with another girl. And let me just explain a little bit of background about this situation. I saw them in AutoZone.
Hey, what?
For those of you who do not know or not familiar with AutoZone, I feel like that's like a popular car place. But if you are not familiar with that, it's literally like a car place where you get like your car, like mats, air scents, anything car related you get there. And you're probably like, what? Let me backtrack. So a really good friend of mine was dating this guy. We're just going to say Jacob. My friend name, we got to give her a nice name. Let's see. Melissa. Yup. My friend Melissa was talking to this guy named Jacob. They was hitting heavy over the summer. And some people think, oh, summer flings don't last long. No. They was on each other's bodies that summer. But the crazy thing is, as we found out, he was talking to this other girl that he was dating for 5-6 years, I believe.
That's it. I'm out of here.
But nobody knew. When I tell you nobody knew, nobody knew. Okay, so a little bit of backtrack of how I caught all of this. My sister wanted to go get tents on her car. So I was like, okay, I'll drive with you. I wasn't doing anything. So we went to the car place so they could put tents on her car. But for those of you who don't know, tents take a long time because they have to seal and wax your window to put the tent on it. So it took some time. So in the meantime, my sister was saying that she wanted to go get a club, or I want to say car scents for her car. And there was an AutoZone right across the street. So I'm like, okay, let's just kill time and just go over there. We get there. I see him. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? And the lady he was with, emphasis on the fact that I said lady, because I thought the chick was his mother. That's not the point right now. So I remember seeing him, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? And immediately, before even acknowledging who she was, I thought it was his mother. But then I realized, I'm like, he's doing too much, trying to shield her. And I'm thinking, if that's your mother, me. If that's your mother, you wouldn't be doing all of that. I don't know. It's just me. So we shopping, getting what my sister needs for her car. And I remember waiting on the line because it wasn't a lot of people in the car. It wasn't a lot of people in the AutoZone. So I remember waiting online because while she was shopping, I was like, let me just stand online because ain't no point of us walking around all together and we have to end up right back here. So I'm like, let me just stand online. So I stand online. Of course, he didn't see me because his back is turned. But the lady, who I'm thinking was his mother, was the girl. And all of a sudden, he started tonguing her down.
Oh, hell no!
When I tell you, Jacob was kissing the crap out this girl. Imagine this is Jacob lips. This is the girl. He was like that. And I'm just like, Linnea, that's not his mother. Because no son and mother do that. At least that I'm familiar with. So I remember running down the aisle to my sister, and I'm like, Peaches, Peaches. And I was telling her what was going on. She was like, where? Because now she want to know. So we all like creeping, mind you, we're in the middle of a damn AutoZone. We're creeping down the aisles and going like this to make sure they don't see us. So then I was just like, what do I do? What? So I remember texting my friend Melissa in our group chat that we have, and I'm like, girl, at this point I didn't know really how to say it, but the thing was with my friend, I knew she was a friend that wasn't gonna get like offended or like, Linnea, you making this up. Like, I knew she wasn't that type of person. So I felt frank and felt very comfortable sharing that with her. And I remember asking her in the group chat to send me a picture of the girl. When she sent me a picture, when I tell you I nearly almost fell. Because I'm just like, and of course, she's asking, why do you need a picture for? And I'm like, hold on. So now I'm in AutoZone going like this, snapping pictures, because I'm like, you're not about to play my friend. So then we on the line. At this point, we all texting in the group chat. Like, my phone is blowing up at this point. We all in the group chat texting, and I'm online waiting for them to leave. Mind you, they was sitting at the register for dumb long. I don't know what they was looking for, but nonetheless, they was at that register for dumb long. So I remember standing online waiting for my sister, and it was time for me to go. I had the stuff that she had brought to me before she started going through the aisle. So I'm like, let me just pay for it at this point. Because I didn't go up to the register only because they were standing there. And at this point, I was just like, I'm in a very uncomfortable position. So I want them to leave. But they wouldn't leave. So I'm just like, oh, hell. I guess it is what it is. So I remember going to the register, and I was fine with them leaving. I was fine with them not acknowledging the fact that I just watched you like that girl. So I literally thought that girl, the way he was kissing her, I really thought that girl was going to have to go to the hospital because she was being suffocated. Like, I really thought that she couldn't breathe. And she was enjoying it too. And I'm just like, at first I'm just like, don't no son kiss their mother like that. But then I'm like, that's the girl, like, what the hell? So I remember standing online, and this is what really pissed me off. He turns around after the girl, and was like, oh, see you later, Linnea. See you tomorrow at camp. So I'm like, not acknowledging him. Then he was like, and then the girl interjects and was just like, oh, she said something along the lines of, oh, you guys work together? And I'm like, all right, well, that's my way in. Like, since you want to interject yourself. So I was like, yeah, we work together. And then what pissed me off, what really made me go to 1,000 was he told the girl that he used to work with me. And I'm looking at him, I'm just like, oh, now you trying to be funny. Because remember, he was like, see you later. I don't know if he said see you at camp or whatever, but I remember saying, oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at camp. And that's what made the girl ask, oh, you guys work together? He was like, oh yeah, we used to work together. Oh, hell no! I'm like, so I'm like, wasn't you? See, now I got pissed off and I'm in defense mode because of my friend. Because you're not about to play my friend like that. So I'm in defense mode. I'm like, what are you talking about? Wasn't you just tonguing down Melissa too? And now you in AutoZone with this chick who I thought was your mother? Nah. Me and her ain't talking. So you mean to tell me in between 12 hours ago, y'all not talking no more? Because you was definitely talking her down in front of the gates. So what you mean? You not about to play my friend like that. Like, no. So I remember texting Melissa. I'm just like, girl. I remember her texting. I remember snapping pictures and everything. And I'm like, now you trying to be funny. Because my thing is, you didn't have to acknowledge me, 1, 2, when you left. 3, you put yourself in the predicament by trying to be funny. And 3rd, 4th, whatever number I'm on, you're not about to play my friend. You're not about to be tonguing this girl down. And then the next day, we all at camp and you boo-loving with my friend as if I did not see you tugging a girl down in AutoZone. I mean, you could have went somewhere else for a date if that's what you wanted to do. So, come on. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one to be played with.
That's on period.
I'm very much protective when it comes over to my friends. And this is not me saying I get involved in my friends' relationships. I don't at all. However, I do pick and choose how I approach situations when I see that my friends are not getting treated the way they want to. Especially in a situation like this, because if it's a situation where I feel like my friend is not going to take it, I can't even say that because I don't have friends that get defensive when it comes to stuff like that. If anything, they're very much, no, tell me if you see or hear something. So I don't have friends that's like, oh, Naya, no, you making that stuff up, I don't believe you. Like, they already know me as a person. Like, I'm not on that type of time, because my thing is, I don't want you getting involved in my relationships when your opinions are unwanted. So I reciprocate that same energy. So when I saw him, I can't even emphasize how bad he was. He was going like, he was going in, and I'm just like, in the middle of AutoZone. And now, mind you, my sister's on the line. And I'm like, is right. Like, what? How? So definitely they left. I remember being on the phone with Melissa for dumb long. It was just like, girl. And my thing is, I was very much, you could tell them I told you. Because there is no, oh, somebody told me you was in. No. Because that just doesn't make any sense. So you can very tell him I told you. And I can be in front of you when you tell him that I told you. But nonetheless, they stopped talking. But I was just like, what the hell? Like, what the literal H-E double hockey stick? All because I went with my sister to get her car tinted. Like, when you think about it, I'm just like, wow. I knew my friend was very in the much of the situation where her, how can I say this? Like, her mind was clouded. And I think she wanted the courage to, not speaking for her, but just off the conversations that we've had, she wanted to move on, but I just think there were elements in the situation where she held on to the relationship where it wasn't being reciprocated. And I think that kind of just sealed the nail in the coffin. Because what made me so livid at the end of it was just, he played it off as like, oh no, but we were just kicking it anyway, when we all was talking about it. And I'm just like, yo, oh, what? Are you what? What do you mean? Kicking it? Kicking it? Kicking it? Oh, I mean, I guess. And I think that's what kind of really hurt my friend, only because she saw that he didn't see the relationship the same way she did, which was communicated in the very beginning. So I'm not sure, I wasn't in the relationship, of course. I'm not sure where the disconnect went. But I just know, for me, snip, snip, bye-bye, deuces, see you later, change my number, I will never, I don't even know you existed. Ex who? I only have one boyfriend, and that's the boyfriend I'm dating now. So that's just the way my mind functions.
That's on period.
But that wraps up for today's story time video. I hope you guys enjoyed my time back in front of the purple wall. You guys will see so much more videos. I love these sit down videos and just story time videos that I can share with you guys, so you guys can get insight on the stuff that I put myself in and just get to know me a little bit better. But before I go, you know I gotta give a shout out. A shout out. A shout out. That's the shout out dance. Let's go to the comments. Hey, 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 we gon' go to the comments. All right. Boom. Okay. Shout out goes to Ashley Sutton. Shout out to you, sis. Thank you for the constant love and support. And if you would like a shout out in one of my videos, comment down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.